Good evening. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 2024 Honors Assembly. I extend a special welcome to family and friends of our students who are attending this evening, both in person and virtually. At this time, I ask you to please stand as Abbot Elijah opens our gathering with prayer. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Come, Holy Spirit, as we prepare to celebrate the great solemnity of Pentecost. It is that Spirit which guides us even still. Be with us this night as we honor these young men who are receiving these academic awards. Lord, above all, grant us the grace to enjoy the great gifts you have given us. And remember those that might go without this day. Be with us and help us through the Spirit of St. Benedict truly be faithful to this school of the Lord's service. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Thank you very much to everyone who's come to join us tonight in honoring our students for their successes this year. I also want to take a moment to extend my gratitude to the monastic community, the faculty, and the staff who work tirelessly to support our students. This group prays for, teaches, manages the health and welfare, and ensures the safety of our students at all times. They ensure we have a clean and beautiful campus to enjoy. Without them, our academy would fail. Please join me in thanking these folks. I also want to thank my colleagues on the administrative team. They put up with a lot from me at this kind of frantic time of year for me. Moving on, students at our academy hear many references to the four pillars of a Benedictine education at Subiaco Academy: faith, scholarship, character, and brotherhood. Most of you probably think tonight is all about the scholarship aspect of your education, but I'm going to ask you to look at things from a broader perspective. Tonight, as the various students are brought up on stage to receive various accolades, I want you to look beyond the idea that they are just very intelligent. Being intelligent and capable of learning or achieving at a high level should be a given for all of you who are students at Subiaco Academy. So what is it that makes these awardees stand out from the rest of the student body? Think about the character of these students. Do these young men behave well, whether they are in front of adults or their peers? Do they consistently volunteer to help out when things are needed to be done? Are they on time for class? Do they speak respectfully to faculty, maintenance, and kitchen staff, and members of the monastic community? What about brotherhood? Do these award winners participate in activities around campus, or do they isolate themselves in their rooms most of the time? Are they kind to their peers and refrain from participating in name-calling and jeering when the opportunity arises? Do they seek to lift up their classmates, or do they tear them down? And then there is faith. Do you see these guys who come up here tonight participating at Mass, or are they just standing there silently? Are they respectful during times of prayer, especially evening prayer in the dormitory? Do they seem to follow Christ's greatest commandment, to love their neighbor as they love themselves, to put God first in their lives? Now, of course, no one is perfect, and sometimes everyone falls short of the best. But overall, if you look at these honorees tonight, I think you will see they are great examples of the 4 pillars of the Academy. So I extend this challenge to all of you here. Seniors, carry the 4 pillars with you into your next phase of life. Be a lifelong learner no matter what you're intending to pursue after tomorrow. Live like everyone is always watching you. Be a true brother to all. And most of all, remember to seek God first above all else. For you students who will return, especially since you're currently scheduling classes for next year, I challenge you to stretch and challenge yourselves. Do not seek to choose the path of least resistance, especially in your coursework. Try something new. Do not let fear or timidity keep you from trying. Learn mental toughness, especially next week. Keep studying even when you're tired of studying. Push through your fatigue when it's necessary for success. And this is a big one. Learn to get enough sleep when you have the opportunity to sleep. That'll be really important the older you get. Be a young man of discipline who knows when to act and when to be still. Pray more, listen more, and talk less. And overall, be grateful. Lastly, I pray that you will all be inspired by the young men who will walk across this stage tonight and the graduation platform tomorrow. Strive to embrace the good that you will see in them and become a model of the 4 pillars yourselves. I now have the distinct privilege of announcing the honor graduates of the class of 2024. Students who have completed the college preparatory honors program at Subiaco Academy and who have achieved a 3.85 GPA or better at the completion of their senior year of high school coursework are designated honor graduates. Those who have completed at least 6 semesters of their secondary coursework at the Academy are also eligible to be named valedictorian and salutatorian. Gentlemen, as I call your name, please enter the stage to my left, and I ask that everyone hold off applauding till all of these young men are on stage. Ryan Chung, valedictorian. Daniel Wu, salutatorian. Nicholas Adams. Caleb Cowell. Benjamin Dang. Gabriel Didion. Anthony Gehrig. Andrew Giebel. Tiore Hart. Caleb Kennedy. Connor Lamboy. Matthew Mayu. Joshua Nguyen. Well done, gentlemen. Now, please indulge me as I take a few moments to speak in particular about the class of 2024. They have been a special and unique group of students through the years. Let's just say they've done a few things that surprised us, mostly in good ways. Their numbers have grown from when they started in 7th grade, even adding one new member this year. And I must say, V, you seem to fit right in, embracing the culture and habits of this class, good and bad, and he knows what I'm talking about there. Those of us who have had the opportunity to work with these young men through their time here can testify that we have laughed with some of them, cried with some of them, shook our heads at some of them, given them an advice, and at times thrown up our hands and told them that clearly, since they knew better than those older and with more experience, they should just go ahead and do whatever they wanted anyway. But in all seriousness, we love them all, and we're proud that they're all going to walk across that stage tomorrow and receive their diplomas. Now, let me give you just a little bit of data about them. Not all of the guys have finished filling out their information sheets for me, so it's not complete, hint, hint. But as of late yesterday, here is what I know. 8 members of this class scored 27 or better on the ACT. The average of the class altogether was 24, when the average in the nation this year is only 19.5. Yeah, that's great. The average SAT score of this class is 1360. The national average is 1028. So good job. Three young men in this class have enlisted in the United States Navy. Others plan to attend the following colleges and universities: the University of the Ozarks, Arkansas State University, Newport, University of Central Arkansas. 2 will matriculate to the University of Notre Dame, Arkansas Tech University, United Welding Institute, Northern Arizona University, Westminster College, Louisiana Tech, Arkansas Tech University, Arkansas State University, Jonesboro, and the University of Arkansas, Fayetteville. One young man received an appointment to both the Naval and Air Force academies. And as a class, they were accepted to far more colleges and universities than you want me to take the time to list tonight. At the last calculation, and again, it's not complete, they have been offered over $1,740,479 in scholarships so far. Well done, seniors. We're proud of you. Mrs. Chung, would you help me with the community service? 2 of the core values that we teach in a Benedictine education are hospitality and community, being open to others and a call to serve the common good. It should be right there on the corner. In keeping with these core values, Subiaco Academy asks all students at the academy to complete a minimum of 20 hours of community service, several complete hours in peer tutoring, live streaming of academy events, and highway cleanup, while others serve in their home communities. A select few of our students serve as Blue Arrow ambassadors, welcoming visitors to the academy with tours and conversation. Some of the seniors assisted Brother Francis this year to plant the flowers that now grace the inner court of the Abbey. I would like to ask any student to please stand if you completed 20 hours of community service this year or more. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Tonight, The Student Services team wants to recognize a special group of young men who gave up hours of their own study time to help their brothers in service as peer tutors. Please come to the stage when your name is called. Anthony Gehrig, Matthew Mayu, Connor Wazaleski, Trevor Wazaleski, and Daniel Wu. These young men went above and beyond in the number of hours they spent tutoring, and a few young men sitting in those seats out there owe their ability to succeed in certain classes to the dedication of those guys. Thank you, gentlemen.
Good evening. I have the distinct pleasure of being the senior high quiz bowl coach, and it is truly humbling to be able to work with your sons over the course of the year, not only in the classroom but also on at the quiz bowl tables. Unfortunately, this year our season was not as successful as we might have hoped for and have been in the years past. Quiz Bowl has a proud tradition at Subiaco, and the young men on the Quiz Bowl team are no less dedicated than any of the teams that we've had in the years past. Unfortunately, some of the questions just didn't go our way this year, but that's okay. This is a little bit of a rebuilding year. We will come back all the stronger next year. I do have a couple awards to give out. Number one is our All-State player. We had one player make All-State this year at our regional tournament, and also our MVP, and that is Evan Everett. And fortunately, Evan, being a junior this year, will be back as our captain next year, and we have some solid players coming back next year, so we will be back at it again. Our junior high quiz bowl coach.
Would the junior high quiz bowl team please join us on stage? Just in front of the table. Now, before we dive into the excitement of handing out the Quiz Bowl Awards, I just want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to the unsung heroes behind the scenes, our parents. From learning the ins and outs of Quiz Bowl strategy to discovering that giving the team pizza put them to sleep, literally, during the regional tournament. Parents, your encouragement and sacrifices have been the driving force behind our success, and for that, we are eternally grateful. So on behalf of the entire Quiz Bowl team, thank you, parents, for being our rock and our biggest supporters. We couldn't have done it without you. This year, the junior high quiz bowl team worked incredibly hard and showed remarkable dedication. Because of their efforts, they earned 4th place at regionals. This is the competition where we fed them pizza. And then 2nd place at state, only losing by 1 or 2 questions. That time we fed them Subway. Tonight, we celebrate the outstanding achievements of our most dedicated and talented participants who have made this season truly memorable. To earn the prestigious All-Star Award, a player must score at least 50 points per game, demonstrating consistent excellence and mastery of the competition. The MVP award is reserved for the highest scoring player overall, reflecting exceptional performance and contribution to their team's success. Having achieved the remarkable distinction of receiving both All-Star and MVP, Grayson Collins. Showing extraordinary consistency and expertise throughout the season, the 2nd All-Star Award goes to Carson. For his exemplary leadership guiding his team with strategic insight and motivation, the Leadership Award goes to Nathan Aquilar. And finally, for his outstanding effort and commitment to the team, the Merit Award goes to Gabriel Garrett. He's not here. Is he not here? Not gonna go. I promise they're really, really smart. These are, yes. This year, we had the exciting opportunity to participate in a math competition, which was a new experience for our team. This being our first year participating, we didn't know what to expect, including the types or the numbers of math problems in the competition. Despite these uncertainties, our young mathletes showcased their impressive capabilities and achieved remarkable success. Hosted at Mount St. Mary's for Catholic schools across Arkansas, the competition challenges students to showcase their mathematical abilities in one of 3 categories: arithmetic, pre-algebra, and algebra 1. Those who competed in that math competition, will you please stand? Where are you? Mostly 7th graders. For arithmetic, we had Ian Kennedy, Carter Reynolds McGill, and Wyatt Cowell. And for Algebra 1, we had Grayson Collins, Carson Zayuna, and Nam Tran. To put into perspective just how outstanding these achievements are, it's important to note that we typically teach arithmetic and pre-algebra in 7th and 8th grades, and Algebra 1 is typically taught in 9th grade. Both our MVPs were only 6 months into their 7th grade year, competing against around 200 students that day. Our MVP for arithmetic, placing in the top 10, is Ian Kennedy. I promise he's really smart too.
She said go stage left. She just follows directions.
So he is. You did what?
Yes. The MVP for Algebra 1, placing in the top 5, Grayson Collins. Now could the 23-24 Executive Committee join me on stage? This year, our school had the honor of serving as the state president school and achieved outstanding success by winning several state awards, including first place for Best Dance Group, Samuel Wu, first place for their school spirit project, Gabe and John, and taking first place in the junior high speech competition was Nico Schmitz. For our Subiaco Awards, the Spirituality Award, which recognizes commitment to our faith and values, goes to Caleb Cal. I'll do what I want. I'm gonna lose my spot. Connor. The Trojan Award for Outstanding Contributions and School Spirit goes to Connor Lamboy. Gabe's not here. And lastly, the Excellence in Leadership Award, celebrating exceptional leadership and service to our school, is presented to Anthony Gehrig and John Bowie. Congratulations to all the members of the Executive Committee for their remarkable achievements and contributions this year. Bye. Last year, we did a student council award, jump right in, for someone who was not on student council, but who would not leave me alone to be involved in student council. And I really thought that would end last year, but this year we had someone else who just pestered me until we found something for him to do. So the Jump Right In Award goes to Trevor Wazaleski. Trevor also got voted in the executive committee this year, so he's officially on the student council. I have one more and then I'll leave. Finally, could the storm spotters please stand in place? There's a couple. That's wrong.
What?
That's wrong. The Storm Spotter Group is our brave team trained to observe and report severe weather conditions to the National Weather Service, helping to keep our community safe. Typically, I don't hand out a Storm Spotter Award, but this year, one student went above and beyond. Using his mother as a go-between, we would chat whenever severe weather headed our way, often debating whether we should chase the tornado or just play it safe and report it to the National Weather Service. So this year's Supercell Award goes to Griffin Frederick.
Just so we didn't get the, just it didn't get to the printer or something.
Let me hold it so his mom can take a picture.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
The Arkansas Foreign Language Teacher Association World Language State Competition was March 9th at the University of Central Arkansas. 14 Subiaco students taking Mandarin, Chinese, and Spanish competed at the state and represented Subiaco well. The entries included group events, Chinese Culture Bowl and talent show, and individual events such as poetry recitation, vocabulary bee, extemporaneous reading and speaking, essay writing, and art. We are thrilled to announce our language students for their outstanding performance and creativity. In Chinese 1 poetry recitation, first place Julian Gamino. Second place, Kai Cruz. And while he's up here, Chinese 1 vocabulary bee, third place, Julian Gamino. Chinese 2 poetry recitation, third place, Nigel Hawkins. And finally, advanced Chinese poetry recitation, second place, Samuel Wu. Spanish 1 extemporaneous reading, first place, Nathan Aquilar. Second place, Aaron Pineda. And while he's up here, Nathan also won second place in the vocabulary bee for Spanish 1. And Aaron also placed second place in extemporaneous speaking, so he has 2. Third place in Spanish 1 extemporaneous reading, Luis Araujo. And third place extemporaneous speaking, Romeo Castillo.
Good evening. I'm Tom Canada, Subiaco Academy, class of 2009, and I also serve as the Alumni Relations Director here. Subiaco Academy is always grateful for the support of our alumni benefactors. Tonight, I'm very happy to introduce the first year of a very student-centered project, which is the product of a gift from one alumnus, Mr. Richard Lamb, class of 1971, an author and national advocate for maritime literature and culture. Working with the Development Office and the Academy's English Department, Mr. Lamb established a contest for Subi student writers with cash prizes and publication. Tonight, I present you the winners of the first annual Richard Lamb Rivers, Lakes, Seas, and Beaches Writing Contest. Our top three prizes: first prize, Aaron Roker. Second prize, Michael Weavers. Third prize goes to Trevor Wazaleski. We also had some Editor's Choice Awards this year. Those recipients are Tyler Stevens, Drew Gehrig, Jaron Benaby, Seth Taylor, and finally, Owen Elledge. I want to thank all of our students for the great work that they put into this publication, and we look forward to reading your work next year. Thank you.
So it's an honor to stand before you all today as we celebrate this remarkable achievements of all of our students here at Subiaco Academy and our seniors who your celebration will continue tomorrow. The enduring legacy of Alex Bowman is why we're up here tonight. This is my fourth year of having the honor of being allowed to speak about Alex a little bit and to award. This year will be 3 recipients of a $1,000 each scholarship for their senior year. They apply by submitting an application and then are selected by a board of members of the 2015 class who read through the applications and then select 3 winners. Abbot Elijah, I'd like you to know that sending me away to seminary has helped one thing, and it's actually writing things down on paper before I start instead of just trying to ad-lib. So hopefully I'll be able to get through this a little bit better. Alex is an inspiring individual whose passion for helping others left a lasting impact on our community. Alex graduated in 2015. He went away to get his master's degree in North Texas and then came back to the academy right about the time that we were starting the brewery up. And it would be any weekend that I would call and say, Alex, hey, I need help. I need extra hand. During the week, if he was here, he would be there just kind of helping out anywhere on campus. Just a selfless guy. And you all, I don't know if you know it or not, when you walk into the main building every day, the stained glass windows are made by Alex and his classmates. So it's a memory that you get to see, whether or not you know it, of a lasting memory of him for us. He passed away in 2019, and we started with a group of his friends and classmates to try to put together something to give away a scholarship. Our idea was it'd be something small, maybe $500 a year, and I am proud to be able to announce that starting next year, we'll be able to give away $5,000 every year for now on. So a fully endowed scholarship. Tonight, though, we have the privilege of awarding the Alex Bowman Memorial Scholarship to 3 outstanding upcoming seniors who have demonstrated academic achievement, community service, and leadership qualities in their applications. Our first recipient said that Saturdays are dedicated to his family meals filled with laughter, music, and Salvadorian food. He works a part-time job, and we are incredibly proud of his accomplishments, especially during his time in the Mercy MASH program. Your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to this moment, and Marvin Medjavar, we are excited to see where your journey takes you next. So Marvin Medjavar. The next recipient is being recognized for many reasons. If you had seen his application, you would understand like the depth to which he went into talking to us about different parts of his life were very impressive. And I also would like to hire him on to write papers for me, because something that was supposed to be a page turned into 7, which was very impressive. And so any other papers I need written, I think I'm just going to call him up and ask for help. But it's his commitment to living a life full of kindness, adventure, and service, but also underscored by the profound impact he has in his community by offering support, coaching soccer, playing golf, coaching soccer. And we'd like to congratulate Jacob Greist on a well-deserved recognition. Okay, here we go. The last and final award goes to a student who the committee decided has Alex's spirit of service and selflessness. He spends time with his family and friends engaging in athletics like golf and soccer, and dedicating his weekends to refereeing youth soccer leagues. He also works at Camp Subiaco when he can, both weeks. I think he doesn't think he likes it, but everybody else around, watches how he smiles and has fun with the kids, even though he likes to not tell everybody how great of a time he's having. And for that, Evan Everett. So, Evan. So Marvin, Jacob, and Evan, congratulations. We're incredibly proud of you and all the accomplishments you and your hard work, dedication, and resilience have brought you to this moment. Excited to see where your journeys take you next. Thank you for being here tonight and for the continued support of our students of the Academy. Together, we continue to make these differences, and you help us to grow our students graciously to manhood. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Presley Thompson. I'm honored and excited to be here on behalf of Arkansas Tech University to present a scholarship award. The following student has received a Tier 3 academic scholarship. This $7,000 scholarship has a 4-year potential value of $28,000. Let's hear it for Caleb Cowell. Thank you so much.
Abbott, I took notes also. Just like all these presenters, it is my honor to be up here tonight. It's my honor that this student chose me to write his letter of recommendation, and it is now my privilege to be able to award him with it. I am not the official spokesperson for the Logan County Conservation District, but I do consider myself uniquely qualified because my father, Bill Pugh, worked for the NRCS and the Logan County Conservation District for over 30 years. So I do this out of my respect for the organization and in the memory of my father. This scholarship is intended to make it possible for a young person to begin or to continue their educational careers. It is considered an investment in the futures of young people that will help further the cause of conservation in our state and in their communities. This year's recipient for the Arkansas Conservation District Scholarship in the amount of $1,200 is Caleb Cowell. How do I pose for this?
Any way you like.
All right.
On behalf of the University of the Ozarks, I've been asked to award 3 scholarships this evening. The first one goes to Andrew Giebel, awarded a total of $16,000 that will renew all 4 years. That's $66,000 scholarship. Andrew? The second scholarship is to Gareth Sheffy, a total of $13,000, renewing all 4 years for $52,000. Sorry. And finally, a presentation to Matthew Fremmel, a $25,995,000 scholarship each year for a total of $103,980. I was also asked by the North Logan County Farm Bureau Association to present a $500 freshman academic scholarship to Caleb Cowell.
Good evening. I'm Jeff O'Neill. I'm representing the Paris Rotary Club. And after reviewing many worthy applicants, I am proud to present on behalf of the Paris Rotary Club a $500 scholarship check to Caleb Cow.
This evening, the Academy also recognizes students who have been outstanding in their studies and school citizenship. These awards are given both to reward the student for his achievements and to encourage other students to strive for similar merit. All subject awards received by seniors and all medals for excellence will be presented at graduation tomorrow morning. Students, please come to the aisle at the stage to my left when I call your name, and then please come on stage when your award is announced. Awards will be presented by the department chairs. The following students are recognized by the Department of Religious Studies: Jackson Dart, Tyler Stevens, Owen Elledge, Trevor Wazaleski, Samuel Wu, Nigel Hawkins, Jude Post, Nicholas Schmitz, Carter Reynolds McGill. For achievement in Catholic morality, Jackson Dart. Jackson's at a wedding this evening. For achievement in honors Catholic morality, Tyler Stevens. For achievement in Catholic social teaching, Owen Elledge. For achievement in honors Catholic social teaching, Trevor Wazaleski. For achievement in history of the Catholic Church, Samuel Wu. For achievement in honors history of the Catholic Church, Nigel Hawkins. For achievement in Jesus Christ, source of salvation, Jude Post. For achievement in Jesus Christ, creed of the faith, Nicholas Schmitz. For achievement in middle school religious studies, Carter Reynolds McGill. The following students are recognized by the Department of English: Tyler Stevens, Jonathan Sam, Sergio Arredondo, Trevor Wazaleski, Christopher Monroe, Nicholas Schmitz, Reese Ladd, Carter Reynolds McGill, Jamar Gibson. For achievement in advanced placement English language and composition, Tyler Stevens. For achievement in American literature, Jonathan Sam. For achievement in Southern literature, Sergio Arredondo. For achievement in Honors English 2, Trevor Wazaleski. For achievement in English 2, Christopher Monroe. For achievement in Honors English 1, Nicholas Schmitz. For achievement in English 1, Reese Ladd. For achievement in Middle School Language Arts, Carter Reynolds McGill. For achievement in journalism, Jamar Gibson. The following students are recognized by the Department of Mathematics: Samuel Wu, Jackson Dart, Julian Gamino, Marvin Minhavar, William Schmitz, Lee Miller, Grayson Collins, Matthew Gramlich, and Donovan Dolores. For achievement in advanced placement pre-calculus, Samuel Wu. For achievement in Honors Algebra 3, Jackson Dart. For achievement in Honors Algebra 2, Julian Gamino. For achievement in Algebra 2, Marvin Minhavar. For achievement in Honors Geometry, William Schmitz. For achievement in Geometry, Lee Miller. For achievement in Honors Algebra 1, Grayson Collins. For achievement in Algebra 1, Matthew Gramlich. For achievement in pre-algebra, Donovan Dolores. The following students are recognized by the Department of Science: Connor Wazaleski, Samuel Wu, Trevor Wazaleski, Evan Everett, Nicholas Schmitz, Lee Miller, and Ian Kennedy. For achievement in advanced placement chemistry, Connor Wazaleski. For achievement in honors chemistry, Samuel Wu. For achievement in chemistry, Trevor Wazaleski. For achievement in advanced placement biology, Evan Everett. For achievement in honors biology, Nicholas Schmitz. For achievement in biology, Lee Miller. For achievement in middle school science, Ian Kennedy. The following students are recognized by the Department of World Languages: Xavier Scanlon, Julian Gamino, Samuel Wu, Nathan Aquilar, Lee Miller. For achievement in American Sign Language 1, Xavier Scanlon. Whoops. Brotherhood, brotherhood. For achievement in Mandarin Chinese 1, Julian Gamino. For achievement in Mandarin Chinese 2, Samuel Wu. For achievement in Spanish 1, Nathan Aquilar. For achievement in Spanish 2, Lee Miller. The following students are recognized by the Department of Social Studies: Connor Wazaleski, Tung Qual Nyate, Samuel Wu, Justice Butler, Trevor Wazaleski, William Schmitz, and Grayson Collins. For achievement in advanced placement United States history, Connor Wazaleski. For achievement in United States history, Jude Tong Qual Nyate. For achievement in honors Western civilization, Samuel Wu. For achievement in Western civilization, Justice Butler. For achievement in honors civics and in honors economics, Trevor Wazaleski. For achievement in civics and in economics, William Schmitz. For achievement in world cultures, Grayson Collins. The following students are recognized by the Department of Visual and Performing Arts: Alex Stingle, Samuel Wu, Sergio Arredondo, Tyler Stevens. For achievement in advanced art, Alex Stingle. For achievement in art appreciation, Samuel Wu. For achievement in advanced guitar, Sergio Arredondo. For achievement as jazz ensemble outstanding soloist, Tyler Stevens. The chaplain and campus ministry team recognizes students for their dedication and service in religious activities. The following students are recognized for their religious activities: Marvin Minhavar, Tyler Stevens, Nigel Hawkins, and Alex Stingle. The administrative team, in consultation with Student Services, recognizes students for their application to studies. One of the three distinctive Benedictine vows is Conversatio Morum, which is defined as the ongoing conversion to the monastic way of life. Formation in the Benedictine tradition, then, is not just about grades or academic averages, but about an ongoing conversion to strive to achieve one's personal best. This award is for students that have demonstrated marked improvement over the course of their time at the Academy. The following students are recognized for their application to studies: Owen Elledge, Augustine Ton, Judge Jennings, Reese Ladd, Kai Cruz, Cortland Vanami, Dev Banerjee, and Nam Tran. We also recognize students for their involvement in various campus activities throughout the year. The following students are recognized for extraordinary involvement in campus activities: Griffin Frederick, Joshua Post, Connor Wazaleski, Samuel Wu, Aaron Pineda, Nicholas Schmitz, and Dev Banerjee.
Each year, the Academy selects 2 students, one for each semester, as recipients of the Martin Shriver Award. The Martin Shriver Award, named in honor of Martin Shriver, a carpenter from 1900 to 1973 for Subiaco Abbey and Academy, is awarded to a student who exhibits exemplary work ethic, involvement in school activities, and respect for teachers and fellow students. A student may receive this award only once while attending Subiaco Academy. The recipients for the 2023-24 school year are Anthony Gehrig and Daniel Wu. Alumni scholarships for school year 2024-25. Each year, through the generosity of our alumni and patrons, the Academy awards scholarships to students who meet the criteria prescribed by the donors. As your name is read, please come up on the stage. Father Christopher Palladino Scholarship for $1,000. To qualify for this scholarship, a student must meet, but not be limited to, the following criteria. The recipient must possess and exhibit high Christian principles as determined by the Academy administration. The recipient should be recommended by his Christian doctrine teachers. The recipient must have exhibited above average grades in Christian doctrine, conduct, and application. The recipient for the 2024-25 school year is Nicholas Schmitz of Charleston, Arkansas. Father Clement Scholarship for $1,000. The Father Clement Scholarship is awarded to assist a rising senior who is proficient in math and science, with the hope that this will encourage math and science excellence in the Academy. The recipient for the 2024-25 school year is Connor Wazaleski of Branson, Missouri. The Coach Mouse Scholarship for $1,000. The Coach Mouse Scholarship is awarded to help an upperclassman who has shown some of the qualities and loyalty to the school exhibited by Coach Mouse during his 49 years of active association with the Academy as a student, athlete, teacher, coach, and administrator. The recipient for the 2024-25 school year is Luis Araujo of Fort Smith, Arkansas. The Jason Cleveland Scholarship for $500. This scholarship is given to a current junior day student who has achieved above average grades and who has exhibited good conduct and character. It was established by the Cleveland family in memory of Jason, valedictorian of the Subiaco Academy class of 1987, who was killed in a car accident in July after his graduation. The recipient for the 2024-25 school year is Griffin Frederick of Scranton, Arkansas. The Jimmy and Mary Lee Taylor Day Scholarship Fund, two $3,000 scholarships. The Taylors established this scholarship in honor of their grandson, Charlie Castagno, a 2022 graduate of Subiaco Academy, who stands next to me to my left. Welcome back, Charlie. Thank you. The Taylors firmly believe that Charlie received a quality education and benefited from his time at Subiaco Academy. They desire to set up this fund to help other young men who have the opportunity that Charlie had. Because of Charlie's love of and involvement in Trojan baseball, preference will be given to returning students who play baseball. The recipients for the 2024-25 school year are Gregory Martain of Willemstad Carousel, and Colby Monroe of Ola, Arkansas. All yours, Charlie. Colby, you're going to shake their hand up there so we can get a picture. Oh, that's big money.
It's all right, Colby.
The Fred and Caroline Johnson Scholarship for $5,000. A one-time scholarship in the amount of $5,000 given by Fred and Carolyn Johnson of Rogers, Arkansas, is being awarded to a graduating senior who has made a positive impact on his school and the students attending this academy. The scholarship may be used to attend 2- or 4-year colleges and universities or trade and vocational schools in the U.S., and will be applied to the recipient's cost of attendance at his chosen institution. Mr. and Mrs. Johnson believe that success in life is usually determined by those who have had a part in touching others' lives. Their hope in giving this scholarship is to provide a little support in beginning life's wonderful journey. This scholarship is being awarded to Anthony Gehrig of Fort Worth, Texas. In addition to these scholarships just named, there are many others which provide tuition assistance that you as students are receiving on a yearly basis. Here is some information about 5 of these such scholarships. The Herman Schwartz Day Dog Scholarship was established in 1997 by the family and friends of Herman Schwartz and provided more than $3,000 of scholarship this school year. Mr. Schwartz, a local businessman, was a strong supporter of Subiaco Abbey and Academy. He was a cousin of Abbot Michael Lensing, 4th Abbot of Subiaco Abbey. Mr. Schwartz was the proud father of 6 children, including 3 Subiaco alumni, Bill, 63, Jean, 56, and Bob, 53. This scholarship is awarded to a day student of good character selected by the administration of Subiaco Academy. The Father Harold Scholarship memorializes a man who dedicated himself to God and to the service of those around him. With a teaching career that began in 1940, Father Harold holds the record in Subiaco's history of being the only monk to have served in the classroom for 52 consecutive years. A gifted artist, Father Harold had thousands of friends who were drawn to him, especially because of his positive outlook on life. This scholarship was established in 2006 and has provided over $212,000 to help students attend Subiaco Academy. Born in Subiaco, Father Herbert Vogelpohl was a great example of how to live a Christ-centered life. A graduate of 1931, he never lost interest in the mission of Subiaco, having served as a teacher at both Subiaco Academy and Linares High School in Fort Worth, Texas. In later years, he became director at Corey House Retreat Program. The Father Herbert Vogelpohl Scholarship was endowed in 2012 and has provided more than $65,000 to assist qualifying day students from Subiaco and the surrounding areas. The Walter H. Nolte Scholarship Fund at Subiaco Academy was created in 1984 by the children of Joseph and Gertrude Nolte. 3 of those children include the late Al Nolte, class of 1946, the late Joe Nolte, class of 48, and the late John Nolte, who attended Subiaco Academy. The scholarship was established following the death of their mother as a memorial to their brother, Walter H. Nolte. Walter joined the Marine Corps during World War II, immediately after graduating from Subiaco. Walter had planned to go to the seminary after high school, but he did not want others to think he was doing so just to avoid wartime military service. Walter was killed while serving his country in Guam in 1944 at the age of 19 years. The Nolte family is pleased that this scholarship is used to extend the opportunity of a Benedictine education to other young men who come to Subiaco Academy. And finally, the Andrew and Matilda Shoke Endowed Memorial Scholarship Fund was established in 1991. Their son, Father Frowen Shoke, who died in 1999, was a monk of Subiaco Abbey who worked in many capacities in the academy for 27 years. Father Frowen is remembered for many things during these 27 years. He served in different capacities as teacher, student chaplain, guidance counselor, moderator of the school newspaper, creating the bunker stube, the student canteen, organizing intramural sports, and organizing the popular brass band, the Phoenix Reflections, in which he famously played the tuba. He was supported in his Subiaco education by a family from Conway, Arkansas, and in gratitude, his parents and family established this scholarship. The scholarship provides assistance for a student to attend the academy with preference given to those from Cook County, Texas. This scholarship has been providing tuition assistance for nearly 30 years. Can we have a round of applause for all these wonderful scholarships and our donors? The Subiaco Academy Headmaster's Distinguished Service Award is presented annually to a member of our community who goes above and beyond the call of duty to help our students and staff thrive here on the Hill. These individuals are often described as selfless, sincere, caring, and generous with their time and talents. This year's recipient epitomizes the word grace. He always looks out for others and will do anything to make other people's lives enriched and more uplifted. He is respected by his colleagues, the monks, and the faculty and staff at the academy. On the academy side, he cares deeply for the young men who attend this wonderful institution, and he is especially appreciated by many of their parents. He also models the Benedictine values of hospitality, stability, prayer, and hard work. His can-do spirit is contagious and quite remarkable. His passion and energy to get things done are impressive for those of us who have the privilege to work with him on a daily basis and watch him to work with the people that he enjoys to serve. This year's Headmaster's Distinguished Service Award goes to Mr. Keith Kramers, the primary caretaker of the Abbey and Academy grounds. I think he kind of matters to this community a little bit, don't you? Keith is a 1986 graduate of nearby Scranton High School and a 1990 graduate of Arkansas Tech University. He is a longtime member of St. Benedict's Parish in Subiaco and has served on the parish council. Keith began his employment with Subiaco in 2019. He has worked with and mentored many Academy students who were assigned to grounds duties, whether voluntarily or for some other reasons. His wife, Becky, worked in the health center as a nurse in the early 2000s. Keith and Becky are the proud parents of 4 children, 2 sons, Kyle Kramers, class of 2012, and Matthew Kramers, class of 2021. They also have 2 daughters, Juliana, who is married to Subiaco alumnus Logan Kramer, class of 2015, and Emily, age 16. Son Kyle and his wife, Emily, bless Keith and Becky with their first grandchild, while Juliana and Logan are about to add to that with the second grandchild on the way. Before coming to work on the Hill, Keith worked at Cloy's here in Subiaco. Sam Little, who hired Keith, noticed that he came to the Abbey Church almost daily to pray. But what he noticed most was he always had a large smile on his face. In 2019, when there was an opening in maintenance, he couldn't wait to offer Keith the job. Keith works alone much of the time, but he gets help from students, as previously mentioned. Keith is in a position that allows him to share his light with students who have the privilege of working with him. He leads these young men by example. They work extremely hard for him because he listens to what they have to say. Keith prays for and with them, and he shares his experiences and values with these young men, and they never forget him. Keith has had such a positive influence on not only these young men, but everyone around him. As Sam Little said, and I quote, "He is 1 in a million and can't think of anyone more deserving of this award," end quote. Keith Kramers' warmth, work ethic, and faith are unmatched, but it is his care and concern for this treasured place and the wonderful people who live, work, and learn here that is truly inspiring. Keith, thank you for all you do here at Subiaco. On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff of the Academy, it is my honor to award you with the 2024 Headmaster's Distinguished Service Medal. Thanks again. It has been wonderful to be with all of our parents, guests, faculty, staff, members of the monastic community, and of course, our inspirational students this evening. It is an honor to share some closing remarks with all of you today. It is appropriate and good to recognize students who have excelled in their time here at Subiaco Academy. Individually and collectively as a whole, these students embody all that makes Subiaco special. Congratulations to all award recipients. You make us very proud, and you set a great example for future Trojans to follow. At this important event over the last few years, you have heard me talk about a professor named Carol Dweck from Stanford University. She lectures on developmental and social psychology and wrote a book titled Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. Dweck's work examines the notion that human beings have two mindsets, a fixed or static mindset and a growth or developmental mindset. I had the privilege of sharing her work with our senior entrepreneurship parallel curriculum class this year. As a reminder, and for those who might be new to her concepts, the fixed mindset believes that our qualities are unchangeable. We are who we are. We play the hand we are dealt with little to no confidence that we can change or improve our circumstances. The growth mindset, however, sees our traits as a starting point for development. The basis of this second mindset is the power of believing that you can improve. Dweck goes on to say that living just outside your comfort zone, taking on tasks that seem difficult at first glance, or tackling problems that appear to be slightly too challenging are the ways to improve performance. This is a cultural tenet at Subiaco Academy. Our teachers and staff members inspire students to embrace challenges through a growth mindset. This framework creates a passion for learning when individuals are encouraged to stretch themselves in new and challenging ways. Studies have shown that the neurons in the student brain can form new, stronger connections and over time increase their capacity when pressed. It is easy in today's world of now, we want everything immediately, to dismiss this learning opportunity. But I implore you to push beyond and don't settle. Dweck suggests that the key to igniting our developmental opportunities is telling ourselves, not yet, which means that we are all on a learning curve, and through our effort, perseverance, and focus, we can learn from our shortcomings, our mistakes, our failures, or simply what we don't know yet, so that we can improve and grow. Students, you have many not yet moments ahead in your educational futures. Next time you think a task or assignment too difficult or too daunting, lean into your discomfort and remind yourself about the power of a growth mindset. I encourage you to forge ahead and develop a passion for being a lifelong learner. Again, congratulations to our award recipients. God bless you all, and onward Trojans. Thank you very much.